All right, everybody. Well, today is the day that I finally become a man. So over the last couple years, since I started the channel, really, I've gotten more and more into bigger guns and big revolvers and stuff like that. As of right now, this is the biggest handgun that I have. This is the Taurus Ultralight 44 Magnum, an absolute hand cannon of a revolver. I know it's just a 44 Magnum, but because it's so lightweight, trust me when I tell you that thing kicks like a mother. But every time I make a video on this 44 Magnum, I hear from you guys in the comments telling me I need to step my game up and get some of the bigger stuff that's out there. And I'm happy to say, yesterday I took the plunge and bought what I consider to be the granddaddy of all big bore revolvers. So let's take a look at this thing. Here's the case. That probably gives you a pretty good hint on what's inside of this thing. And there she is. This is the Smith & Wesson 500 Magnum. And like I said, in my opinion, this is the granddaddy of all big bore revolvers. Now, of course, there's probably more powerful stuff out there. There's always something more powerful. But the 500 Magnum is definitely the most popular and just the most well-known hand cannon big bore revolver. And today we're going to shoot this thing for the very first time. So this is going to be a fairly short video. We're going to do a lot more videos on this obviously in weeks to come, but today I'm dying to shoot it, so I figured I'd bring you guys along. I had to document my first shots with this thing because you never know, maybe I'll become a meme or a gun fail or something like that. So let's load this thing up and see if we can break my wrist. All right, so like I said, up to this point the 44 Magnum is the biggest revolver that I have, and you can see the difference in size between those two, and also how incredibly big that 500 Magnum is compared to the 44 Magnum. And just to give you a reference, this is a 9mm, which is a really effective, really common handgun round. It looks like a little midget compared to the 500. So, by the way, these are just hand loads that I got from a buddy that we have. He hand loaded 200 or 300 of these. Apparently they're 325 grain bullets, loaded a little bit hotter than they should be, so hopefully they'll be plenty powerful enough. But I was looking for factory ammo to buy so that I had a good baseline to go off of, but right now even 500 Magnum ammo you can't really find. So if any of you guys have any you want to donate, I'll gladly take it. Factory loads only, no hand loads obviously. But all right, very first shot out of the 500 Magnum. Wish me luck. My hands are literally shaking, dude. All right, here we go. Whoa. Oh yeah. Whoa. Oh yeah. That is a cannon. That is an absolute cannon, dude. I'm literally shaking. That is incredible. Well, luckily I didn't break my hand or hit myself in the forehead, but holy crap. Yeah, the hype is real with the 500 Magnum. That was incredible. I gotta say, the 44 Magnum Ultralight, I feel like is a little less painful on the palm of my hand. The 500 dwarfs it in terms of recoil. It kicks way harder. I didn't think it would, but it kicks way harder. But the 44 stabs me in the hand harder. I think just the, you know, how lightweight that gun is, it sucks to shoot. This thing is a cannon. I mean, it definitely is, but it doesn't hurt as bad to shoot, if that makes any sense. I hit the target right where I was aiming too. So one thing I wanted to show you guys is single action triggers are always, you know, really nice, but this is unlike anything I've ever seen. So you can see how far back it goes whenever you pull that hammer back, and there's literally no trigger travel. So whenever you press the trigger, it is empty. Whenever you press the trigger, it doesn't move. The hammer just falls. It's the weirdest thing. So surprisingly easy to shoot well. I should have been filming that conversation we just had, but so where we shoot is there's a lot of ravines out here. We're kind of in a bowl. My brother-in-law out here said that whenever I shot that, it sounded like a bomb went off out here in the woods, and you could just hear the sound rippling off the banks out here. Definitely the loudest handgun I've ever shot. It sounded more like a rifle or a shotgun probably. Well, that's an adrenaline rush. So we're gonna do one more shot on the steel, and then we'll switch over to some more fun targets. Can't believe I hit it the first time. Let's see if I can hit it again. Single action. Unbelievable, man. Wow. I'm honestly shocked that I'm hitting the steel in such a small group. Both of those shots were right where I aimed them, probably because the trigger's so nice, but I gotta be flinching like crazy when I shoot that thing. All right, let's try a 500 Magnum versus a watermelon, if I can hit it. I feel like I gotta prepare myself every time I shoot this thing. So I launched half that watermelon over the railroad tie wall. I think I hit it high because some of it actually survived, which I didn't expect it to, but I literally saw a giant chunk of it fly over our backstop. All right, well, obviously we juiced that watermelon, but you can actually see where our bullet hit the railroad tie. I might have hit a little bit low. I thought I hit high, but low makes sense because I flinched and drove the gun down, which I'm sure is what happened. But you can see where it just dug a hole straight in that railroad tie. All right, let's try a pineapple, see if we can hit it. It's an even smaller target than the watermelon, so see how bad I flinch on this one. That was a little more dramatic than the watermelon. Let's try the 2 liter. Oh yeah. Dude, that just makes you laugh every time you shoot it. So I gotta say, for a 2 liter sitting on the ground, that was a pretty dramatic result. They usually don't explode quite like that. And I wanted to show you guys this. Look at the hole that it put in our barrel after it went through that 2 liter. That looks like a 12 gauge shotgun slug went through that thing. Well, like I said, I wanted to keep this video fairly short today and just bring you guys along for my very first shots out of this beast. I guess I'm officially a gun tuber now since I have a 500 Magnum. So like I said, we're gonna do a lot of videos with this. The problem is they've been done to death. There's so many 500 Magnum videos out there, and all the big channels have already done, you know, pretty much everything. So I'm gonna try to get creative with it, maybe do some stuff that hasn't been done. And like I said, if you guys have any 500 Magnum ammo that you wanna donate to the channel, I gladly accept it, because you know, as weird as it is, even 500 Magnum ammo is completely impossible to find right now. So, hope you guys enjoyed the video. Maybe some of you were able to laugh at my pain today. If you did enjoy the video, as always, please let me know down in the comments below. Hit that like button for me, guys. I'd really appreciate it. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you next time. All right, let's try a pineapple. I'm sure the watermelon will probably be more dramatic, but let's see. I think I chopped a tree down. Did you hear that?